Hey guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Tori, and today's video is going to be a little Bipsy haul. I shopped their Black Friday sale and picked up a few things for my son and then a few items to gift. And this is my first time ever shopping Little Bipsy. I've heard a lot about it and I've seen it in some like children's boutiques. It is like a pricier brand than I normally shop for. That I normally spend on baby and toddler clothes, just because kids grow so fast and my kids destroy their clothing because they go to daycare and they do a lot of like arts and crafts and stuff like that. But now that my son is almost 3, he definitely, I feel like, stays in one size for a lot longer, so I feel like we're gonna get a lot more use out of it. So I did want to test out some nicer items while they were on sale for Black Friday. For Little Bipsy, their Black Friday sale was like a buy more, save more. So I also picked up a few items to gift. So let's just get into it. I wanted to review this brand because I know a lot of people out there are on a budget, and if they are gonna spend money on kids' clothes, I want you to know if I think it's worth the money. So the first set that I got is a really cute tie-dye set. It's the tie-dye pullover and tie-dye jogger. So, and it's in the color blue, but to me, it's actually more like a black that fades out into a blue, just how black tie-dye I feel like naturally does. So I do really like this. It has a pocket. It is like a thinner terry cloth material, which is perfect for where I live. I live in the South, so the winters don't actually get all that cold. So this will be perfect and he'll be able to wear it for a really long time. Super stretchy, nice, very high quality. I do really like this. If you're expecting like a huge thick something that's going to keep you super warm, that's not going to be it. But for, like I said, for where I live, it's perfect. And then it had matching joggers that you could order, so I got them in the same color. And depending on what size you get, I think it's like the smaller sizes or like the toddler sizes versus the kid sizes. The toddler sizes have these like Harlem pockets or like something. There was a note in the description that like the smaller sizes have like this Harlem pocket and seam detail, so they will be slightly different depending on what size you get. But just a basic nice jogger. I love the tie-dye, and yeah, I think they're gonna be great quality. I'm interested to see how they're gonna fit as far as like, do they run big, do they run small? I have not tried any of these out on my toddler, so I'm just going based off like first reaction. I also got that set in a different size for a gift, so I'm not going to show you that because they're the same exact thing, just in a different size. And then the next item, not in any particular order, is a long sleeve pocket tee in the color gray. Obviously, this is just a good basic. That was something I focused on purchasing, something that he can wear, mix and match with many different outfits and get a lot of wear out of. So this is just a basic gray pocket tee, very stretchy, very high quality cotton. So yeah, not much to say about this. I just think it's a good basic long sleeve shirt. I also got a basic pullover in the color gray as well. Again, just great basic item to mix and match. And I did try to follow their sizing recommendations in the description. So I ordered this one in a 5 and 6T. My son is probably like a true size 4T, but he is a little bit like rounder in the belly. So I like to size up in his tops just so they're comfortable on him, and I like the baggier look. So I did get this in a 5 to 6T. And I think it's gonna be like perfectly oversized. I may have to like roll up the sleeves or something because it'll probably be a little big on him, but I'd rather it be too big and him get longer use out of it than too small and too tight. This next set I'm actually really excited about. It's called the long sleeve rib tee. And then I also got the matching rib joggers in the color graphite. So here is the long sleeve tee. Again, I think I got this, I did, yeah, 5 to 6T, so it should be a little bit baggier on him, but it's a very soft, like ribbed, knitted material, very, very soft, and still the same like stretchy material. And then I got the matching joggers. I really think this is a cute silhouette, and I got these in a size 4 to 5T because I don't want these to be too big on him. I don't want them like falling off of him, but they do have a drawstring if they end up being a little bit too big, which is great because a lot of kids' clothes do not come with a functioning drawstring, which makes no sense to me. And then I got the same exact set, but in the color mushroom, which is basically just their like taupey beige color. I really, really like this color. Again, maybe you can see the texture a little bit better here. But same exact size and everything, I just got it in a different color. Did I get these in a bigger size? Yeah, so I actually did get these joggers in a bigger size too. Just to kind of be able to tell the difference. These are definitely going to be way baggier on him, so I'll probably have to adjust the drawstring. But luckily they are a jogger, so even if they are a little bit too long, the jogger cuff is going to help like keep it up. It's not going to like drag on the ground or anything. My thought process was if I buy it and it's a little bit too big, he can grow into it rather than buying it too small where he doesn't get a long enough wear out of it to make it worth the money I spent. And then the very last item I got is the elevated hoodie in light heather gray. And I got this in the size 5 to 6. I think it said in the description box that if you wanted more of an oversized fit to size up, and then if you wanted it more fitted to stay true to size, I definitely wanted to size up. I wanted it to be baggier and I wanted him to be able to grow into it. So that's why I bought the size that I did. This is just a nice basic gray hoodie, very nice quality. This one is thicker and it's still not like super thick fleece, but it is fleecy on the inside instead of just like the terry cloth material. So this will keep him a little bit warmer. So yeah, I really like that, and I think this will be a good staple for the fall and winter months. I say fall, it's already December, but it's still like kind of fallish weather outside, so I think that's going to be great for the transition into winter. So that is everything I got from Little Bipsy. I know that haul wasn't like super exciting. It was a lot of basics, but I definitely wanted to invest in better basics for my son's wardrobe, and I think that was a great place to start. Overall, I'm very impressed with the quality and how it was packaged. Like the packaging is really nice. It came to me really quickly, and the sale made the price pretty great. If these items weren't on sale, I probably wouldn't have purchased as much because I'm interested to see how these items last, how they wash, and how they fit my son. So definitely subscribe if you're not already. I will follow up and I post like reviews and clothing hauls all the time. So if you see a follow-up clothing haul from Little Bipsy, then you know I liked the brand. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, like I said, subscribe if you want to see more hauls. I have a lot of Black Friday hauls coming as items come in. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.